Most people aren't tough enough. Put a smile on your face. So many times in life, we allow what's going on inside to show on the outside. And you have to get to a point in life where you can balance your emotions and balance your feelings. Because that's a part of you growing and getting to the next level in your life. I see so many people and they're so weak, they're so fragile. And I'm like, how can you compete in this world when every little thing takes your smile away? You can't even smile. It's the craziest thing. And it's like, life is never gonna go the way you just want it to go. It's not gonna go that way. There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, there's gonna be hills, there's gonna be valleys. You gotta understand that. Most people, they're not tough enough because they still waiting on someone to believe in them. You're still waiting on somebody to believe in you and your dream? That's not gonna happen. Because most of the time, people don't even believe in themselves. So you expecting someone that don't even believe in themselves to believe in you? That's never gonna happen. And people are complaining about, man, my parents didn't believe in me. Man, my family didn't believe in me. Man, my girlfriend didn't believe in me. My boyfriend didn't believe in me. And all these crazy things. I'm like, yo, man, it's your dream. It's your goals. You gotta believe in you. But you ain't tough enough. You're not tough enough. Because the thing about being tough is this, right? Everybody's tough until they get hit. Everybody's tough until they get hit. Now let's see how tough you are when life hits you in the face. When you got to face some form of adversity, what do you do then? See, that's when we get to see how tough you really are. See, a lot of people, they tough as long as they know they can win the match. As long as they know they won't get punched. As long as they know they won't get hit. But as soon as they get hit, they fold. That's the difference. Everyone, I don't care what you think, everybody goes through problems in their life. Money can't resolve that. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what environment you come from. We all have problems. And some people deal with them better than others. And most of the time, you can't get to the next level because you're not tough enough. But what you do, you blame the world. It's the world's fault. It's the world's fault that you're not tough enough. Like, just let this sink in, right? You can stop going after your dream because people didn't believe in your dream. Man, if I be honest with you, that's what makes a person special. It's when you can go after your dreams and you don't need someone else to go after your dreams for you. You don't need someone at the end of the day to say, hey, you can do it. Is that a great thing? It's great to have encouragement. But the one thing I understand about this world is that there's a phase you got to go through until you get to the encouragement stage. Usually what's going to happen, when you first start doing something, a lot of people won't believe in you. And the more and more and more you believe in you, people will slowly start to believe in you. But you got to make the necessary step at first. You have to make the first step to believe in you. And then down the road, other people will slowly start to believe in you. Hard times make you tougher. This might sound crazy, but hard times make you tougher. There's one thing I know about my life. I'm speaking for me right now. I've been through a lot of things in my life. And whatever you put in my face, I can find a way to get through it. Whatever you put in my face, I can find a way to get through it. There's so many issues, so many problems that's come in my life. And you know what happens? I keep fighting. I've been knocked out. And you know what? I still get right back up and keep fighting. It doesn't matter. Because the only person that can stop me is me. You can't stop me. And I can't stop you. It's you. But you're not tough enough. You got so many people making excuses for everything that happened in their life. Everything, there's an excuse. This my question though, right? Who's living your life? And if the answer is you, don't you think you're the problem? If the answer is you, you're the problem. You're not tough enough. See, I've gone through so much in my life, adversity, it was ridiculous. Lost a job before, still fought and fought and fought. I've had point in times where I was in some debt, fought, worked on a job, then go ahead and take care of this. Been through a divorce, let's fight through this. At the end of the day, I remember when I first started becoming a barber and I wasn't a good barber and I had people that was leaving and leaving and leaving and leaving and leaving. And there were so many times I wanted to quit, but I kept fighting. And I kept fighting. There were several times I thought about quitting. I didn't want to even do it no more. It was so difficult and so hard, but I just kept fighting. And I see so many people that can't accomplish their goals and their dreams because they're not tough enough. And they first thing to do is make excuses about everything. Everybody's the problem to why they can't accomplish their goals and their dreams. But why won't you say it's you? Why won't you say that you're not tough enough? I see people give up anytime there's a disappointment. There's a disappointment, they give up, they quit. You quit because of the disappointment? I see people that can start a business and try a business fail. Man, I'm disappointed, man. I quit. And they never ever will try another business again. Let that sink in for a second. They try a business. It doesn't work. They never want to do it again. If they get married, they get a divorce, they never want to do it again. If they have a breakup or a tough relationship and it doesn't work, they never want to do it again, right? But this is the crazy part about everything. But if they had a child that went to school and their child said, Mama and Dad, school too hard, I quit. They upset. They want to punish the child, discipline the child. But they never look at themselves in the mirror and say, I need to discipline myself because I'm not tough enough. You work a job, you'll quit your job. But if you own the company, you'll be mad if your employee decide to quit without a 2-week notice. They just walked off the job. You see how this thing operates? You can give up on your life, but if somebody gives up on you, it's a problem. That don't make sense to me. Any type of disappointment. This is going to always be something that's going to go your way. I've been doing this YouTube thing about a year now. It hasn't taken off the way I wanted to take off so far. But guess what? I'm tough. And I'm going to keep fighting. And I'm going to keep delivering the messages. And I'm not going to change who I am as a man. And I'm not going to do clickbait things to get people attention. I'm going to do it my way. Is it going to take time? Yes. Is it going to be a real slow process? Yes. It's cool. It's cool. Tough enough for it. That's the crazy thing about your life. There's so many dreams that you can accomplish, but you won't even try. Fail. Then get what you do after that. Fail. Then after you do that, fail and fail and fail and fail and fail until you get it right. Be famous boxer, Rocky Marciano. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's the heavyweight. He was the heavyweight champion of the world. This was maybe like the 40s and 50s or maybe 30s. He's real old. I'm pretty sure he's not here anymore. But the catch to this is, they said he was an amateur boxer. He never won an amateur fight. That amateur, just in case you don't know, is before you become a pro. He never won an amateur fight. He became a professional heavyweight boxer. He never lost a fight. So think if he was how you are, when you sit there and say, you know what, I failed, so I quit. They say he lost, and he lost, and he lost, and he lost, and he lost. And he learned, and he learned, and he learned, and he learned, and he learned. And that's how he became the man he became as a boxer. Anyone you see that's wealthy, anyone you see that's famous, I promise you they failed. Anyone that's accomplishing their goals and dreams, I promise you they failed at something before in their life. You see LeBron James. Guess what? He lost to the Spurs when he was, third, fourth year in the NBA? He lost to the Mavericks. He had a horrible finals. And look at the man he become. Michael Jordan, you getting caught up by the Pistons. Couldn't beat the Pistons. That's a failure. Losing to Boston, that's a failure. But what did he do? He kept fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting until he started winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. You don't give yourself a chance to win because you're not tough enough. Because when you get a loss, you quit. Instead of learning from the loss, figuring out what do I need to do better? How can I become better? Instead, it's blame and blame and blame. And I hear people say, well, I didn't know. Okay, you didn't know before, right? So what are you going to do to know now? What are you going to do to know now? See, my personal opinion, failure is an amazing thing if you allow it to be. If you allow yourself to learn from your failure, it's amazing. Failure is amazing if you allow yourself to learn from it. You're mad because people are talking about you. Because people gossip about you, you're mad? So you started your business and you don't have a lot of sales and people talked about you. So you decide to quit your business. You was in school, you was going to be the first college graduate in your family. But you quit because people was talking about you. Why did you go to school for that career field? Who cares? Think about it. I see people every day get tripped up because they're so worried about gossip. Who cares? Because one minute you're going to talk about me and the next minute you're talking about somebody else. Who cares? Once I got to that point in my life completely changed. It completely changed when I got to that point to understand that. Be yourself. Stop worrying about what other people think about you. You just spent your entire life living for another person. Because most people, they're not themselves. Most people are living to pretend to be something that they're not. Because they want to be accepted. You know deep down inside, you really not no tough guy. You know you're not no thug. You know you're not no gangster. But you still go around acting like that. Why? To fit in. You know deep down inside you're a good woman. But inside you want to do all the things that the other women are doing. Why? Because you ain't confident in yourself. You don't believe in yourself to be you. We see this every single day. Every day, this is what people do. People pretend. They never sit down one-on-one to themselves and just say, who am I? What do I like? What do I love to do? Who do I want to become? What do I want to become? What do I want for my life? But you can never get to that point because you're a coward. You're a coward to yourself. Not to others, you're a coward to yourself. You're scared of yourself. So you know what happens? The world never gets the real version of you. And the real version of you is what the world needs. See, we got enough of everybody else. We need you. We need the real you into the world, because that's what's going to add value to this planet. You, the real you. My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with $1 and a dream. I appreciate everyone for checking out the video. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. I'm out.